Well, hello everybody, Mr. O here, and welcome back to the basics of creating a manga or comic book page, manga. Um, and we left off of just trying to create boring sketches, just to get something. Don't overthink it, just do it. As you can see, I used a very basic form. Could you finish them more? Absolutely. I didn't talk about the pencil I was using. I am actually using a 3H. This set, the mono set, did not have a 4H. I would probably normally do a 4H. I do like going lighter, and I'll explain when you get to see the final. So here are my sketches. So I laid them out. Now I want you to see how things changed. Let's just take the first sketch where I had 3 panels. So as I was advancing my story, I actually created 4 panels. First, I have the landing. As you can see, it's much more drawn out, sketched out. This is not rendered, this is not a finished page, but I added another panel, something about right here on this page. And this is the shock of like being aware somebody's behind him and leaping, and then being chased, being fired upon. So the next page, and this is where I dramatically, as you saw, I already dramatically changed this once. So there was a little interruption there. So there was actually a cutaway, whether you see it or not. I was making this was the second sketch of my second page, and I want to show you that it completely changed. Because even going from sketch to final, you might realize you want to be more dynamic. And this is going back to what I said in the first video, Phil Hester's advice. It's okay to just put it out there, be boring, and then look at the angles. We'll call it camera view. You've heard of worm's eye view, bird's eye view, straight on camera. So if I was a photographer, as you can see, straight shot, and then it's like bird's eye, worm's eye. And I made the worm's eye very dynamic, where it's almost like you're the viewer. Your face is what's looking at, seeing exactly what the gray, the name of my character, is looking at. And if you're into manga, this works the same way. Let me put it this way, where it can be actually read this way too, where it could be she quietly jumps behind him. He jumps, and then he realizes something's behind him, and he's dodging, and there's an attack. I did that purposeful. Whether I actually use them in my book or not, I don't know. But I like what I did with this page. Now this page I got to render also. So in the next part, I'm going to actually ink this in 2 different ways. You're not going to see probably the completion of that, but I'm going to scan this into the computer, and then I'll do a digital ink. And then I'm going to do a traditional ink. And for my students, they'll have the choice of whether they want to do, they don't have a choice. They're going to traditionally ink one page. The other page, I do want them to do digital inking. It's good to learn, even if they don't like it, even if you don't like it yourself. It's good to learn and introduce you that where you're comfortable enough that you're not afraid. Guys, I hope this makes sense. I look forward to the next videos where I'm loading up and into the scanner and onto the computer, and also inking. But never forget, you are amazing. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Let's get those numbers back up. I appreciate you guys. Bye-bye.